Oh, hey there. Something came in the mail today and we're going to take a look at it. So why don't you come along? Let's go check it out. We are going to work on this bad boy today. So let's take a look at what we got. All right, let's talk about the Wings exhaust. I went with Wings on the Norden 901. I had the Wings exhaust on my KTM 1290 Super Adventure S. The unique thing is I thought it was going to be quite a bit louder, but it's not really that loud. When you're riding it, it actually kind of gives the bike more of what I think the bike should sound like from factory, at least on the Husky. So if you have a KTM 1290, or not 890, I should say, not the 1290, you'll probably get you should get a very similar sound out of that parallel twin. The nice thing about Wings is I think they're a Polish company. I think that's where they're located. So when you go to their website, they pretty much support all of the KTM brands. So KTM, Gas, and Husky. They also do, I think, Yamaha T7. So if you want a titanium exhaust for your T7, they also do one bike for CF Moto. I'm not sure what that one is, but it's really cool. It's super light, it's titanium, cheaper than the Graves exhaust, and it looks like a small company out of Europe. So super cool to support and really easy to install, really high quality parts. Had it on my other bike, so I decided to go with this one on the Husky. So the interesting thing is it comes with a titanium pipe from the cat to the muffler, and then the muffler is all titanium. It was some cool carbon fiber covers. This was probably the easiest exhaust I've installed, to be honest with you. It was 2 bolts to get the old exhaust off. So there's a bolt clamping around the catalytic converter and kind of the pipe. That's not the downpipe because the downpipe goes from the header, but basically the pipe from the muffler to the catalytic converter. There's one clamp bolt there, and then there's one bolt on the frame. That was probably the easiest thing to get off. It was 2 bolts. The stock exhaust came off really easy. So let's take a listen to the stock exhaust now. Okay, so that's how the stock exhaust sounded. Now the install was a couple of tips. I tightened everything up. So generally when I've installed exhaust before, you kind of get everything, like you're gonna have the bolt at because now it's 3 pieces, you have basically 3 bolts instead of 2 on this exhaust. So you keep the catalytic converter bolt loose, you just get it kind of on there. You slide the exhaust on. Also, if you want to make sure you can get it apart earlier, always use a little anti-seize. So I put a little anti-seize around that. Slide the 2 pipes together, get the clamp on there, just again taut, so everything can kind of still move around, and then I bolted it to the frame. And then I tightened everything up. The problem with that is then I had to get the carbon fiber heat shields on, and there wasn't enough room to move everything around with the rear foot pegs, and I didn't want to pull those off. So it was easier to loosen it back up. They gave me some play to slide the carbon fiber heat shields in. Once I got the carbon fiber heat shields in, then I went back and tightened everything up. Now let's listen to how the exhaust sounds with the DB. It also comes with a DB killer, and you can pull that out and make it a little bit louder. So let's listen to how the bike sounds on a cold startup with the DB killer installed. Okay, so now if you want to remove the DB killer, it's super easy. It's 1 bolt that pulls out of the back, and then you just basically pull it out. You put a new spark arrestor in, super important, especially if you're gonna be riding trails through the forest. You don't want to start any forest fires because that would ruin riding for the rest of us. So make sure to put your spark arrestor in. Also, you get in trouble too if the Forest Service catches you. So legally it's good and it helps protect the forest, so good thing to have. But you slide the new spark arrestor in and it's 1 bolt. And then now let's hear how the exhaust sounds without the DB killer in it. So as you can tell, like the exhaust actually isn't super loud. On the 1290 Super Adventure S, it almost sounded like a dirt bike. It was a lot higher pitched, a lot more crackly kind of sounding. On this parallel twin, it just kind of gives it a deep kind of rumble to it. And actually, in fact, I think if I could if I was going to manufacture exhaust, this would be the sound I go for, where it sounds good, but it's not overly obnoxious loud. Like I would love to have the performance and everything, the lighter weight, like on my Harley, and have this just kind of better sound as opposed to the real loud grumble, etc. So I really love what they've done on the sound with this one. It's like perfect for me. And even on the ride by, let's just listen to it. You can hear it kind of ripping down a dirt road. It's really not that loud, so it's really great. So Wings, cool company. They also give you a cool t-shirt. So if you buy an exhaust, you can get a cool t-shirt. Cheaper than the Graves titanium. It sounds good. Had it on the Husky. Super easy to get. Because they're in Poland, if you're interested in buying one, you have to like fill out a form on their website. They send you a PayPal link, you pay it, they'll email you the invoice, send you the shipping. And to get it to Colorado, it only took a couple days. I think I got it in like 4 days after placing the order. So they send it like DHL Express, so you get it really quickly. Really great exhaust, really like it. Short video today. If you've made it this long, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, all the YouTube stuff. Leave a comment below, tell me why you hate my videos, tell me why you think Wings Exhaust is the worst company in the world, why you think the Norden 901 is the stupidest bike in the world, and until next time, stay safe out there.